My name is Anja. My type is projector. I'm a splenic projector. My authority is splenic. Spleen. Ooh. You know, awareness in the now. Whoa. Just like being constantly informed on my body, how to survive all the fucking time. In the 5710 channel, perfected form, you know, perfecting form in order to survive, loving myself through perfecting form in order to survive through perfected behavior. I mean, you know, it's a work in progress, I guess. You know, that's in my north node, the 10 10-4 in personality and 10-2 in design. So what did Chef say? Threading and modesty? I think so. Whatever those mean, you know. Since I'm now apparently in the south node period until I'm 40, in the extremes. Gate of extremes, gate 15. Same thing, 15-4, 15-2. Maybe I mixed up the keynotes. Maybe that's for, no, it's not. The threading and modesty, I think they're for, I guess I'll have to check. Yeah, but then I have this, like, you know, I have to check and confirm or deny the formula that I've learned and, you know, improve and fix because, you know, I have motivation, guilt. Oh my God, right? It's and I see it happen all the time, like external motivation, right? So it's almost how I motivate others to get their shit together, fix their shit by them, like how I see it, right? People get to know me. Let's say they've never met me before. They get to know me. They get an idea of who I am. It's some kind of a projection. It is usually either extremely positive or extremely negative, you know, if we talk about negative and positive at all. But let's say it is, right? So let's say we talk about, they focus on the intellect. So, okay, I'm either extremely intellectual or I'm extremely not. And then eventually they kind of get to the point when they treat me like, let's say, I'm extremely intellectually advanced. And they get to a point where they see that that's just not the case, that I'm just kind of like in the middle, that I have moments when I shine, that I have moments where I'm extremely fucking stupid, and then I'm just somewhere in the middle. And so they kind of get embarrassed. They feel guilty about the way they treated me. At least that's how I see the motivation playing out. But maybe that's just me mutating their minds, and that's because it is all connected, right? Because I'm deeply mutative and empowering through my individuality. In my 5710, which is technically self-empowerment, it's not empowerment of the other. It's not at all connected to helping anything outside of myself, but just the channel 4323. I mean, it's genius to freak. You know, Anja to throat. It's the way I express myself. It's very, very individual. It's very freaky. I give out tips that are not necessarily sought. And when they are, I'm seen as if I'm just the smartest, I'm just the cleverest human that ever lived, or they're just so not accepted and I'm literally being burned at the stake. So buy me steak sauce, right? Because I'm there all the time. You know, I might as well, you know, be equipped. But yes, I mean, 4323. So if I'm not mistaken, because I'm just speaking out of what I remember, the 43, so the gate from Ajna, I have a define in personality and in design. And I think it's pretty low on the planet section too. So not planets that have the most impact on me, since Sun and Earth are the ones who are the ones that affect us the most. So, you know, Earth grounding us, Sun impacting us on the ground where we stand and move around. and are deeply in tune with the rhythms of the sound. Oh, not the sound, the sun. I've experienced the opposite, right? So living in the opposite way of being in tune with the rhythm of the sun by working it for 8 months in night shift. And I mean, not that it's not completely obvious, but it's literally impossible to survive. It's very difficult to to survive, even if especially if you commit to it to the point where not even during the weekends you live like a normal human and wake up with the sun and not against it, because that's what I did. Imagine 8 months being awake at night exclusively, never doing anything else, and almost being completely isolated and just doing my own thing, being completely lost in my head. I had fun with all my thoughts. We bonded. And then we broke those bonds once the day started becoming the day and not the night anymore. Okay, so yes, so my 23, which is a gate that comes from a throat, right? The way I express it out, throat, center of manifestation, where things come out, where my crazy thought process comes out. It's in red, so I don't see it. I don't hear it necessarily. I mean, but really, okay, I hear it. I don't have any access to it. There's no way I can affect the way anything I say sounds. And I mean that in terms of content and also in terms of intensity of sound, or how high it is, how low it is. Just the whole frequency I have zero control over. As I also have zero control over my intuition. The 57 is in red completely. So as far as I'm concerned, none of that exists, I'm bad at expressing myself. I don't know what intuition is. Or at least that's what I went on living for most of my life, until it was almost like I had to see it outside of myself in a way, almost outside of myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just not seeing it that clearly, because there's no way I could ever tweak it, because I just have no access to it. I could fuck around with my personality, right? And I could pretend I'm not, or whatever, and talk about the fact that, I found myself in this impossible situation that I put myself in because I'm now in study mode. I'm in the 49-3, in 4-3. I'm figuring out these fucking formulas, rejecting the failed principles, accepting the ones that work, and just saying, fuck no, get the fuck out, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no, yes, 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 depending on what works and what doesn't, But what others see is just like, oh my god, the way you said that, oh my god, so cute, oh my god, so smart, oh my god, so insane. And then you have the whole like open ego. I mean, add that to being a fucking individual freak. Never good enough, always good to do better, be better. Oh my god, just and then like, shit, open emotions, are you fucking kidding me? Woo, those are, whew, it just seems so much like juicier to just identify. I mean, I literally was like, oh my god, emotional people, yes, come by, I'll just become you. Fuck all my definitions, they're boring. I just want what you have. Give me what you have. I want to fill it up. I want to fucking color them in. And I just have this like fear of nature and shit. I mean, what the fuck, the 40. But then my 59-6, just being like, okay, I'm a freak and people don't fucking get me, sure. But I want people to fully accept me for who I am, or else I won't even look in their direction. You know, like really just demanding that perfect bond, or else. Or I would rather just isolate myself and be completely alone for as long as it takes. Maybe forever. Who cares? If you're not perfect, get the fuck out. 43. I'll just masturbate myself. Who gives a fuck? Mentally, physically, spiritually, who gives a fuck how well? In what way? And that goes to like, you know, any and every teacher I had in human design system, as well as like just potential partners. You know? I get to the point where it's like, fuck no, fuck no, fuck no to anything, because it's almost like a habit. And I'm like, okay, is it my design or is it my open emotions? You know? Is it me saying no to things because I'm trying to avoid confrontation and truth, or because that's a part of my design? You know? Am I just now asking questions that do not actually matter and don't need answers because fuck, I mean, open head, you know, and the 47 there, I mean, you know. Thank God I have this strong fucking identity and shit and intuition that literally saves my life when I don't fucking want to be here anymore. Because, oh my God, does that happen often? I'm just like, fuck this shit. I'm gone. And my body's like, but you think you can just leave? You think you can just die? But you're thinking, you can just leave. You can just die. You funny. You can't just die. You gotta fucking live. Because you survive. Because that's your design. Oh, God. So, yeah. I mean, running around trying to fucking get shit done sooner than they need to be done. Talk about open, you know, route. Whew, man. And really needing to fucking pace myself, you know what I mean? I come around people who are just running around and I just want to be faster than all of them. And the open sacral? Oh, get me a cutie. And I'll just run after him. You know? I mean, and try to care. You know, have the energy for caring. The 57. Not the 57, I'm sorry. The 59, 6. The 27. You know. But again, I think they're both in... oh, no. I think the 59, 6 is in red, is in black. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'd have to check. So this is me. Thank you for going on a walk with me. Hope you enjoy looking at my feet. And if you're just listening to this, I mean, thanks for listening to me blah blah blahing about what could potentially be me and what I have checked for it being me, you know, so far. My name is Anja. My type is projector. I'm a splenic projector. My authority is